Hello and welcome to episode 16 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Dawnfred. So, in the last episode we helped Kahi here, which I think is still a very strange name for a Mikote. But yeah, anyhow, and looks like Koana wish to speak to us. And looks like we are going to get our next piece of armor. I must say, this armor looks awesome. It really does. The lector bids the claimants assemble in the large building on the west side of the village. I will head over after finding Fankred and Uranger. I also ran into the Levier twins on the way here. I took the liberty of directing them to the venue. We're rivals. It's not his job to make sure I know the feat is starting, but even now he's conscious to a fault. Anyway, let's not keep Rhetoric waiting. Yeah, so I actually checked some color schemes here off recording, and let's put some pants on for crying out loud. And I was thinking about the red parts here. Change it to that. And yeah, I always been a big fan of red and black, so and I'm even considering, since you can have two dyes now, to actually change it to soot black, the other dye, like that. And well, it still have some shine to it, and but it's a lot blacker. So yeah, I like that. We just have to see. Anyhow, let's go and speak to the dude guy thingy, the gig. Radio Rock thanks you for assisting Helphand Rakurok. She will announce the feed once the other claimants arrive, so please be patient a little while longer. I'm happy to report that we were able to convince one of the Potsworn to stay. How did you fare? So you managed to do the same? Splendid. Oh, Knucklehead and Knucklehead Jr. Welcome to Earthenshire. First promise, we support your plan for salt crossings and the new Potsworn they will bring. Hail the mighty Soralia. He cleared many piles of rockfall as if they were pebble stones. the resilient son of Dawn's for Dawn's servant. Soralja was cleaning fallen rocks. I'm surprised he would volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. Well, we meet again. Ah, and here we have Mr. Stupid Junior. Just in time for the feat to begin. I'll bet he was already here, laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Clemens, your attention please. As Redrock has explained, many of our podsworn left us following the storm. The precious metalwork crafted by those artisans bring in much jingly shine from across the salt. Should our stream of trade goods dry up, Earthenshire will suffer. Tuliolal merchants will suffer. So Redrock sets you this feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. So we're to recruit new potsworn. Makes sense for the feat of pots. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of claimants and their influence. Of those finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne. You are free to refuse Redrock's request. She will be happy to inform the dome servant of Soralja disqualification. The right is a means to an end. The steps we take to get there are not important. Then Redrock declares the feat of pots begun. But remember, a pot pact must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. The lecturer said nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival, which is exactly what we should do. Oh, please try. I wanna kick his ass. A fine suggestion, brother. I'm glad you think so, brother. Come, let us lay our plans. That nasty brute is up to something. Yeah, no kidding. Aye, he may seek to delay us again, as he did on the river. You can but remain vigilant while we plot our course. What do you think, Vuklamat? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy the feat. I know some artisans amongst my supporters, but they're all in their twilight years. I couldn't ask them to give up the comforts of Toliolal to live in the remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. Meanwhile, Koana probably has 100 young craft people to choose from. Not that I'm comparing us, you understand? That's just a statement of facts. I suppose we could try asking around Washum Quimekwi. That seems a logical place to start. Back to Tuleolal, it is. Wait, does that mean he have to take the boat again? No, 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 I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. You said I should share my burdens, so I will speak plainly. The truth is, I get really, really sick on boats. Yeah, no shit, Einstein, we all have noticed. Vuklamat, this is hardly news. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. It will? Are you sure? I'm positive. Mostly. Yeah. Oh, she doesn't seem to feel so good. I need a moment. Upriver or downriver? Ihu Katumu is too rough for me. The nausea is a bit more bearable now that I've stopped trying to hide it, but I'd still rather not set foot on a boat if I can help it. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's see if Master Ropley can help us recruit a Potsworn. Alright. Alright, we are going over there. Greetings, Third Promise. What brings you back to Wash, Washub. You've not shipped your axe again, have you? No, Master Ropley. Actually, I have a favor to ask. So, what do you think? Do you know of any craftsmen who might be interested? Filching my artisans for the moblins, eh? Well, seeing as it's the third promise making the request, I'm willing to look the other way if one of them decides to take up on the offer. Only I can think of suitable candidate of the top of my head. Who do I know with mastery of goldsmithing that would also have no qualms about relocating to Earthenshire? The Orsian goldsmith? What about him? You mean von Jantain? He did say he was employed as at some fancy jewelry store across the salt. And considering the distance he's already come, I'd like to think he wouldn't mind moving a little upriver. That said, he's only just got himself a new job. Is it too soon to ask him to sign a pot pact? There is no harm in making the offer. Once he hear how well the Potsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Either way, you won't find von Jantain at his workbench at this hour. He's finished for the day, probably enjoying a meal over at Xbalayaib Thai. Yeah, some of those names. Then maybe we should go and talk to him. Just you and me, since he knows us. Wouldn't want him to feel intimidated by having to deal with a crowd of new faces. The two of us can handle this. Take a rest at the cabins if you like. Right. Let's go and see a man about the pot. Alright, here we go. And he is down there. I guess he is in here. Oh, I'm Sanju. You're here too? The third promise said she wanted to chat. I just finished eating, so shall we find a quiet spot outside? The last time we talked on this beach, you were in a miserable state. Ha! Yes, I wasn't. Wasn't I? A lost soul. Until the two of you came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. My new place of employment has been most welcoming, and for the first time in a long time, I feel content with my lot in life. That's wonderful. So, what is it you wish to discuss? Well, it's hard to ask this right after you're settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become a potsworn. Ah, I heard my new colleagues mention the term. That's when an artisan sign a contract to work for the Moblins, isn't it? But you're not Moblin. I'm not sure I understand. It's for a feat in the right of succession. I need to bring a new potswan to Earthenshire. So that is the way of it. We barely met, and after pushing you to work at Washum, I'm now demanding you throw that away and sign a pot pact instead. It's a selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, third promise. The other day, I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say I am now an official subject of Tuliolol. I've since endeavored to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the right of succession and its claimants, including you, of course. Now, you will recall it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. He was he was at East End when Gallian forces laid siege to the settlement, and in the ensuring chaos, he was slain. War took him from me in an instant. The man I loved and admired. I never wish to suffer such a loss again. And so, as much as I'm indebted to you for turning my life around, it is as a fellow peace-loving Tuliololan that I want you to win the throne. If I can help you achieve that by signing a pot pact, then I shall gladly do so. Von Jan, thank you. I shall return to Master Ropley and inform him of my decision. Allow me. I'm the reason you're leaving, so I should be the one to deliver the news. Perhaps you remember me? Brooke Evo, owner of Sabalaya Thai. I'd like a word if you don't mind. You're Vuklamat's ally from across the salt, right? And a hero of some renown too, if the gossip to believed. Well, as it well as it so happens, I could use some heroic help. It doesn't need to be right now, but could you come by when you have a spare moment? Much appreciated. I'll be waiting for you at my shop then. You have gained access to role quests. Speak with Yaya and pursue new adventures as you progress through the rite of succession. All right. Where could that quest be? But I don't see it on the map, so let's just continue the main story quest. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm Sanji. I was wondering when you'll be along. Not a moment too soon, either. I've got an urgent job that needs doing, and there's no one else I'd entrust with it. Of course, you'll be wanting to know the details. It's a long story, so why don't you grab a seat over there? I'll join you shortly. But for now, let's oh, there it is. I got the feeling that's one of those quests that you actually have to do to continue the main story. Most Ropely, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Von Young has agreed to sign the pot pact, yes? Well, it is a shame to lose a capable goldsmith. To have one of our own handpicked to serve the third promise is a great honor for Vashum. I appreciate your understanding. Of course. If you happen to know other talented artisans, regardless of their expertise, I hope you send them my way. It could even be yourself if you're so inclined. I'll keep that in mind. But my time here was brief. I will not forget your kindness, Master Ropley. I am blessed to have these workshops. Have these workshops be my first home in Tulliolov. Come back to us if the moblins cut you loose. You'll always have a job at Washu. I expect you'll want to leave for Earthenshire as soon as possible. I'll go and pack my things. What become of von Jan? Were you able to find him? We did, and he's agreed to become Potsworn. We'll leave when he's ready, but you still have a little time. Splendid. We shall meet you anon. I had plenty of reasons to win the contest, but now I have one more. Von Jan putting his faith in me, and I won't let him down. Alright, there we go. You may now unlock deliveries for Washu. Speak to Ropley and pursue new endeavors as you progress through the rite of succession. Alright, use and equip. Alright. Yeah, not bad. Right then, I have some things to take care of at the palace. While you can pass the time, however you like, I suggest you head back to the cabins. After all, even heroes need to rest, and we still have a big journey ahead of us. Alright, alright, let's see what we can do here. So there it is. Let's actually start doing that quest now. I think, yeah, it was down below. Now that we're all settled, allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm Brooke Evu, proprietor of Balayab Thai. As you know, my establishment is open to anyone, people hailing from across Tyrol and sometimes further. Come here to whet their appetite and slake their thirst. Given how we turned no one away, it's inevitable that a few bad apples might mix into my motley patrons, and therein lies the rub. Particularly Rotten Bunch was here not long ago. Sitting just over there, in fact, and having a conversation most found. I thank you all for coming here so far from your respective homes. Ooh. That looks like galleon boots to me. No. As this is the first time we have all gathered in one place, perhaps formal introductions are in order. I am. Welcome. Welcome. What will you be having? Could we have a moment, please? We are in the middle of something very important. Now then, where was I? Oh yes, I'm Epiahi. If you're sitting here now, it is because I have personally invited you to the passage of the unbounded. My secretive villainous order with ambitions to sow discord throughout the world. Okay, I guess this is the new bad guy. Huh. Villains do not often call themselves such. I agree. Nor do secret orders have their meetings in places where all eyes can see. What do you know? Your snide remarks only ruin my carefully constructed atmosphere. If I had time to think of a suitable slogan, you would understand that words are everything. But I digress. I invited you all here for one reason: to throw the world into a mire of chaos and then watch its nations crumble. What else would we call ourselves if not villainous? Oh my god! She must be stupid or something. My only interest is to punish all who dared to mock and belittle me. So long as I can achieve that, you can call me whatever you like. Okay. The rich, the powerful, the mighty, all shall be crushed under the weight of my ire. What the hell are these people? A grand design for a group of 6. even if we manage to muster others to our side, there is a limit to what we can accomplish. I regret to say you are right. At the present we are bound and powerless. That is why, in order to raise our fists against our oppressors, we must find the strength to shatter our shackles. And in so doing, we shall become unbound, like the birds soaring up above. We shall take flight and spread our wicked wings, staining the azure skies black. What the hell? But sometimes skies become treacherous with clouds, and even birds must rest. You speak of finding strength. Is that why we are here? To look for it? If so, then I pledge my aid. With newfound might at my beck and call, I shall win adoration, known only by a hero. Your eagerness is heartening, and you are correct. The tools to make our goal a reality lay in Tyrol. Across this continent can be found certain artifacts which possesses untold power. Did you say artifacts? Oh, I sense an adventurer's hunt for instruments of devious devilry ahead. My imagination is overflowing with images of the new forms my trickery might take. I dare say the world is not ready. Yes, well, to get to the heart of the matter, the objects are held by the dispirited tribes, which make their homes in the Tyrol continent, where they have been passed down through generations as sacred treasures. Whatever stories these people have attached to their so-called treasures matters not. Each contain the essence of fearsome beasts called Tyrol Vidral, and with them in our possession, none shall be able to stand against us. We shall take the objects for ourselves, bring them across the sea, and use them to undermine nations far and wide. The means by which you each choose to do so, I leave in your hands. I only ask that you do not disappoint. I take it there are no questions? You know, this entire beginning of this quest line reminds me of, goddammit, what is face? I can't remember his name right now, but what I'm trying to say is this is literally the bad guy's version of that one, like I can barely contain myself here. That's how funny this is. Then let the passage of the unbound open unto the world. We begin at once. They didn't order a single thing. No, apparently not. That's the long and short of it. What do you think? They might lack discretion, but they seem formidable nonetheless. They left without ordering anything? Villainous indeed. Of course, we had a duty to report what we heard to the Lance Guard. We did, but it didn't make a damn difference, because soon we learned those unwelcome guests had teeth. Not long ago, one individual from a remote tribe came here seeking help recovering a stolen relic. Then another came with the same story. Then another, and so on. But by the time we realized the passage of the Unbound was a real threat, they had one and all made their way across the sea with their ill-gotten gains. Each tribe has sent one of their own to recover what was lost, but being in strange lands, they're at a disadvantage. That's why I've been looking for someone who knows every corner of Eorzea and beyond. Now I know you've business in Tyrol, or else you wouldn't be here in the first place. But if you would take the time to hear Rawl Mayun out, you'd be doing a service to many who could really use a helping hand. Oh boy. Alright. Let's talk to him too then. Greetings. Allow me to thank you personally for lending your assistance in this matter. We've been quite desperate for someone suitable. Greetings, Rawl, Majun. At the risk of becoming a daily nuisance, I must ask, have there been any developments you might share? A nuisance? Why, perish the thought. You've come just in time, in fact. None other but the wanted Amasanji has agreed to aid to the search. Finally, a fortunate turn. So long as our sacred treasure are in wicked, so long as our sacred treasure are in wicked hands, our home shall know no peace. To say nothing of the danger they pose to other nations. If these thieves really do intend to stir up chaos across the seas, then you had better depart on the next ship. But before you do, it might be proper to introduce you to those who have come to Toliolol in search of aid. Los Zenique. There comes from a village far to the north. A single warrior cannot hope to withstand the power of her tribe's relic. So she requires a stout protector, someone that can be leaned upon when times are darkest. The heirloom that Naipin must recover afflicts a terrible maladies male aid. I don't know what that word is. Upon its victims. He seeks someone who commands great healing magics to counteract this effect. The search for Sachet Bias tribe treasure has been entrusted to be a peerless hunter. She requires someone to act as a frontline fighter who can distract her targets while her bow takes deadly aim. And lastly, there is Tsuhi, who knows a little about her people, ancient artifact, aside that it must not fall into the wrong hands. She seeks a mage of great power, but anything beyond that lies shrouded in mystery. Aren't you forgetting someone? Rahulya? Your crisis is just as pressing, even if you won't say so yourself. Rahulya hails from further south than even Mamuk, and has traveled many days and nights in search of someone who can strike down their prey from afar. It's the only way to escape the effect of his village's treasure. Did I get that right? Indeed. I do get so forgetful in my old age. Thank you, Raul Majun. 5 tribes, 5 stolen treasures. All are waiting for the aid of a brave soul. Hopefully that can be you, Amisanji. Of course, I'll share all that I know on the matter. You only need to ask. And know that I will not hold it against you should you choose to assist only those for whom your talents are best suited. So long as you do what you can, the people of Tyrol and maybe even further will be in your debt. Alright, so this was what I suspected. You have gained access to the roll quest for Dawn Trail. Yeah. So this is most likely, yeah. So I can't pick any of those others because, well, I'm a tank, and the only one that accepts the tank is this here lady. So, but of course, if this is anything like yeah, what the hell is that one called again? Shadowbringers. If this is anything like the Shadowbringers, you only need to do one. And I'm pretty sure that at some point, if you haven't done this, then at some point you can't actually continue the MSQ or main story questline. So let's talk to this lady here and see what we can do for her. Oh, hello. Judging by your attire, you must be the traveler from across the seas. Then I suppose Baruch Evu has enlisted you to our aid. That you were guided here safely must be the work of the brave Norwal, who remains watchful even in this dire time. We are even grateful for its vigilance. Ever grateful. My name is Luasenikvi. Yeah. And I hail from the northern reaches of XIV, where even our breath freezes when caught in the chilling winds. Our people revere Tural withdrawal of the Norwal, whose essence rests in the cradle of the sleepless. In the cradle of the sleepless, our most sacred treasure. Through faith homeless, fat homeless deaths. It swam without rest, protecting its home from any who would do it harm. Legends tell that the Narwhal could place the burden of its fatigue upon another, and thus was able to maintain its vigil night and day. Too can any who possess the cradle lull a person, willing or no, into a deep slumber, all while avoiding the need for sleep themselves. Needless to say, such power could cause untold harm in the wrong hands. Thus was the greatest warrior of the village, Tentuava, tasked with crossing the ocean and returning that which is most sacred to us. I'd have joined him, but I feared I would only be a burden, so I remained here, that I might find someone to send to his aid. Tentoava has even rushed bravely and blindly into the thick of things, leaving me behind to watch and worry. But if there is anything I can do to help him, even a little, then I must. Brook Evu has done well to send you to me. I can tell you are just the man to temper his more reckless tendencies and keep him safe during his quest. As luck would have it, a letter from Tentuava arrived shortly before you did. It seems he discovered that the thief made their way to a place called Ishgard. While I don't doubt his powers, even Tentuava would be rendered helpless before the Norval's lullaby. Please, could you follow him to Ishgard and find him before he does anything rash? Ishgard is like a second home to me. Thank you, Amisanji. I knew the Norval would guide a brave protector to our side. Tentuava sails to unfamiliar places, but despite his hasty nature, he'd doubtless spend time gathering information about his new surroundings before planning his next step. If Ishgard has a place like this one, where people gather to drink and talk, he might go there first. Ask for a swordsman with blue hair and attire like mine, and I'm sure it won't be long until you find him. Oh wow. That was a lot of reading, and I'm truly sorry this episode went and became far too long. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and if you did, feel free to hit the like button. And of course, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And if you enjoy my content, then why don't you hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell? Don't miss out on any of my future content. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.